Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth, and in today's video we'll be learning how to properly cut a mandarin or a bishop collar the right way. So here with me you see two different patterns which most people do cut, but the first one is wrong. You cannot cut your collar straight, it will not come out nice. So today I'll be showing you the correct way to properly cut your bishop collar. So for us to get started, the first thing you're going to do is to measure around the neck of your client. Make sure it's not too tight. Are you seeing the way I'm doing it? Take note of where your collar will be. If it will be facing back or it will be facing front. So this is the fabric that I'll be using for today's tutorial. So I've gone ahead to cut a piece of paper for us to use for this tutorial. So after joining the shoulder of your dress, remember this particular pieces I'm using here, there will be zipper allowance. So I'll just go ahead and measure round this neck like so. I said while I'm measuring it. Make sure you measure it correctly. So what I got there was 15.5, 15 and a half. So for us to draft, I'll fold my paper on fold like this. So after folding, the measurement I got while measuring the neck of that dress, I'll go ahead and divide what I have by 2. I see that will now give me 7.75. Ignore the first one, that was a mistake. So I'll go ahead and connect with my ruler up this way. So after connecting, the next thing I'll be doing is also divide this part here. I'll measure what I have here, then I'll divide it by 2 and mark. Are you seeing? You get your midpoint. So after that, I'll go up by 1.5. Now 1.5 is not a standard. You can use 1 inch. You can use 1 inch, 1.5, 2 inches, depending on how curvy you want your bishop collar to be. So I'll be using 1.5 for this tutorial. Then I'll go ahead and connect from my midpoint to that point there. Are you seeing? So use your curve ruler and connect like this. So after connecting, the next thing we are going to get is how wide you want your collar to be. How wide you want your collar to be. So you can make your collar to be as wide as 1 inch, 1.5, depending 2 inch. So whatever you want your collar to be, just go ahead and mark that out. So for this one, we are going to use 1.5 inches. Are you seeing? So I just go ahead and follow this marker and connect it like this. So just make sure you use your curve ruler and connect those mark points the way you're seeing me do. Are you seeing that our collar is not straight? Are you seeing? So that's it. So after that, I'll just go ahead and measure again. So remember, because the paper is no longer straight, our pattern is no longer straight, the measurement might not be the same again. So I'll just go ahead and mark out the what I got from the neck of the fabric, then I'll just go ahead and connect like this. If not, you'll be having excess on your collar. I hope you understand. So that's it. So after that, I'll just go ahead and cut it out. So this is the down part of this collar. So that's the part you'll be sewing to the neckline of your dress. So just go ahead and cut it out. So here is our collar after I done cutting. Are you seeing? So you see that there's difference cutting with the straight and using this method that I taught you here. So that straight one will not give you a good fitting on your neck area. There'll be gaping on the side of your neck after you're done cutting with the straight one. So always cut with this method that I show you. You get a perfect result. So the next thing is to show you how to cut it. So go ahead and fold our fabric on fold, then place our paper. Are you seeing? Place it like so. So I'll go ahead and secure this with a pin, so that way my paper would sit properly to not be shifting. So after securing it with the pin, I'll go ahead and mark around it with half an inch. So that will be our sewing allowance. Remember, while drafting this paper, we did not add any seam allowance to it. So this half an inch will serve as the same as allowance. So I'll just go and cut it out. Sorry, I forgot to mention that the edge of your collar, like the upper part, can also be curved. So it's not much that you're going to use it straight like this. So you're seeing on the screen how curved the edge of this collar is. So you can just go ahead and just make a curve round like so. I think, especially if you are making that kind of collar that I just displayed on the screen. If you are facing your collar on the front, like your collar will be, it will have an opening on the front part here. So I'll just go ahead and curve it out. I think. So that's it. So I'll be cutting two of this. So I'll just fold another fabric, then place it and cut the second one out. So here is our collar. So we'll be having two pieces. So you can add interfacing to this. You can add head stay, gum stay, or whatever you have, just to make it a little bit firm, depending on the fabric you are using. Then I'll just go ahead and stitch around with half an inch, and don't forget to notch the center of your collar like so. So I'll just go ahead and sew the upper part with half an inch. I'll come back and show you. So this is it after I was done stitching. So the next thing I'll do is to notch this part here, the upper part, so that it will be able to relax very well. So remember, your collar is not straight, so once you notch it this way, it will be able to relax very well. So after notching, I'll iron it properly. So always remember to iron. Always remember to iron. That's the secret. So this is it. I'll now turn it over like so. Carefully turn it up. Make sure that all the edges are aligning properly. Make sure there's no fabric left inside. Turn it out, then go and iron. So this is it after I was done ironing. So the next thing is I'll show you how to properly fix your collar. So what we'll do next is to get your dress where you're making. Are you seeing? So I'll go ahead and place it like this and look for the midpoint. Then I'll go ahead and notch it. So always notch, that way your collar will be sitting very well. So now place the part where I notch on my collar to my dress. So I can go ahead and sew it like this, or I'll go ahead and pick one side of it, sew, then come and top stitch it. So I'll be showing you just one of the method that I'll be using. So I'll just place the collar on top like this. Are you seeing? Match the two midpoints together, then I'll go ahead and sew with half an inch round. So this is it. So this is what it looks like. So after that, don't forget to iron. So this is what our collar looks like. Hope you find this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video for more sewing tutorials.